mask with the pack, no trap laws.
Menace and Venice, turn your bitch up into a lost cause.
Beauty and the beast with a clip, be cautious, caution. Murder the pussy, city floss.
Oh shit, I leave them corpses, I'm metamorphosis, I'm fancy. Lodge your head in the window of Porsches.
Cordless and in the course, they got an abortion. Slide in the pussy with Ritalin and aborted.
I'm laughing, I lead the masses, straight gasping, caskets. Preaching a murder, so light your matches.
Nasty tone with a nasty palm. Pretty kitty, dirty vagabond.
Tragic, sacrifice the sanity for bastards.
Belittle vanity, what sanity will be casted. Half, but I leave them
half alive in a basket. And if you're not a savage, succumb to the madness.
Nigga, what you really know about me? I'm on your bitch like close.
Hello. What's up, everybody? It's me here. It's Reborn, by the way, y'alls. Hold on. Yep, my audio's connecting. So, can everybody hear me? Do you got like a chance to hear me or something? All right. So, right. Today we're gonna like discuss about, you know, our last thoughts about the Silent Hill 2 and also the gameplay and whatever like the reviews and also what is it majority of the fan base came, and also we will be talking about in both sides. That's what we do. We don't cut off or at least take things out of context. No, we talk about both sides, and that's what we do. So yeah, I will say, even though I've seen a lot of people playing the game, they praise it good, but the thing is though, you gotta understand, what is it? They change few things, and it's okay for people to have that type of opinion. What's up, Rev? What's up? What's up?
Yo, what's up, Reborn?
Yeah, what's up, Rev? By the way,
Not much.
right now I'm trying to discuss, like, what is in my audience like about the Silent Hill 2 remake, which you always have like discussing throughout your podcasts, because basically even though it's okay, people can at least point some few things out instead of just trying the best to like silencing a lot of you know people that desperately like at least trying to like call it out what it is. Like they do different change, and we can point out the different change, and it's not a bad thing. It's not punishment at all.
Yeah, it's like it's fine if people like it, but
Yeah,
I
exactly,
think they also at the same time they have to understand that there's people out there who don't like it. So
exactly. That's one
it's
thing.
like
And
anything. It's like if a
yeah, exactly.
movie, a
You
show,
giving them a few point.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. There is nothing wrong if people point out in a different way. You can play a game, enjoy it. That's cool, but it's okay to talk about the things which they change. Like Konami is saying, they change for modern audiences. Is a modern audience there? Course, there's few, but the thing is, for for my safety future, like you told me about it, Rev, and also what is it? The guy that confirmed it, like how Waking and BBC writing, and even though he personally got his, his channel like privated, because it doesn't want, you know, what is it? People to see who the guy is.
You
Fair
mean
back,
the consultant from Hit Detection?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
That you remember I sent you in community post. I show it to community post and also the content creator already confirmed it. Like
Oh,
one
that
of
thing
the
you're talking about. Okay, okay, okay.
yeah, one of the consulting confirmed devs like speak to this, young guy because basically
It was someone from
he's
Bloober apparently, right? So
yeah, yeah.
it wasn't Hit Detection.
Yeah, basically some of the Blue team dev reach out to this content creator trying to like personally like some of the Silent Hill some of the Silent Hill fans really want to look into the remake, even though despite when it came out to the release, even though it's okay for hardcore fanbase to be skeptical, that's a good thing because remember Konami got like a lot of issues from the past. How come like you're
Yeah,
saying
so it's
for
perfectly
the
understandable for people to be skeptical, to not be like on board with something right away
yeah.
because they
Yeah,
wanna be sure of what they intend on purchasing. A $70 game, people wanna make sure like they're not wasting their money on something. But
yeah,
not only wasting their money, but wasting their time, then realize like, all right, well, this game pretty much sucks. So I waste my time, waste my money, and now they gotta try to get a refund if they can. If they can't, then they're stuck with the game that they don't even like. So it's understandable when people wanna know what they're getting themselves into.
yeah. Because it's basically right now. I see I seen the same exactly uploaded, bro. Right now, from Boulder Punch, he talked about how much like there is things like changed complete, and also he's not that happy with the remake.
Oh yeah, his
And I
review,
see,
right?
hmm?
His review on it, right?
Yeah, review, and
Yeah,
he's
yeah, I seen it. It was actually really good. And
and even and even and even
people in the comments were pretty annoyed with him.
oh,
You know,
that's the thing, like. Like even though Revenant and also myself, remember what Columbia and also developers saying they changed it for mod audiences.
yeah.
We are
Then they tried to
trying the
delete it.
best to say yes. You like even though they stay, they change it. So we saw in the point they change, and there is nothing wrong. Look, I say hey. Look, there's some of the stuff which the developer change. It's like for point is a person gonna like change the table and they ruin the old table? What are people gonna do? Say like if I go to like for some type of restaurant saying like, hey, where's the original table? They were saying they replaced it, and that's it for the change. So I don't get what's the problem for us pointing out the issues for the change, and meanwhile they keep on bragging about it. Remember, you say Rev, like the modern artists, they confirm change, so we allowed to like point out the change. There is nothing wrong.
I mean, even if they didn't say, even if they didn't put out that post on X,
Exactly.
about it. You could
Yeah.
even see it in the game, like how
Yeah.
Angela and Maria look,
Yeah,
as far
bro.
as their faces. I mean, both of them have stronger jaws than James. So
Yeah, bro.
uh,
And also,
they covered up Maria. They repositioned where her tattoo used to be, where it was on her lower abdomen, and now it's like closer to on her upper chest in the clavicle area. Because, and then I'm sorry. Also, they show it off. I mean, people want to claim, oh, it was an Easter egg when it was really just them teasing the fans with the her original outfit when she pulled it out.
yeah, that's true.
And that goes to
And
show
like
that
I said
Bloober
before,
Team could have gave her the original outfit, but they
that's
chose
true.
not to.
Exactly. That's what I said through my last podcast. Like
Yeah.
I told Rev and Jimpachi, they constantly trying like best to like, show the original outfit. And the fact like, what is it? They saying, even though I got some few guys saying that, oh, am I joining the game or you just being miserable? I say, how come? Hold on. So how come if I join a game and be miserable at the same time? What's like? Let me tell you this. What's the difference being miserable, but instead we just want to point out some of the things they change, which is a great thing. And
Yeah.
even though, yeah, because they don't understand what his change is. To be honest,
Yeah, but the thing is that you don't
exactly,
pointing out changes does not mean you're miserable. That's the thing because people
exactly,
like to make it seem like, oh, you're mentioning that all these things are changed, so you must be miserable. No, it's very simple. It's pretty easy
exactly,
to point these things out. It's like if you walk into someone's house and you see like 10 spiders crawling on the wall, and you're like, you know what?
yeah,
Something doesn't seem right there. And then the person, the owner of the house or whatever, whoever it may be, is like, oh, you noticing these 10 spiders, you must be pretty miserable, huh? I'm like, wait, what? Like there's 10
oh,
spiders on the wall. It's pretty obvious that there's 10 spiders on the wall. I don't have to be miserable to point that out. Like these people are fucking insane. It's like you know what it is? It's I keep saying it, but it's like a cult. They have this cultist mentality where you
exactly,
you
bro,
are forbidden to say anything negative, remotely negative. Doesn't matter whether if it's minor, major, whatever it may be. It
exactly.
doesn't. You don't even have to say
Smaller change,
anything.
bro.
You don't even have to say anything extreme. Like these people will get so upset and take it personally because that's what it comes across as like that they're taking every little bit of criticism towards something that they enjoy or something they're looking forward to that they haven't even made themselves, by the way.
Thank you,
and
bro.
and they're taking it like to heart, like we're talking about their family members or something, or a deceased family member or something, and it's like, no, we're pointing out shit that we're noticing that's pretty obvious. And the funny part is these people willingly go on posts or channels and on videos of people who bring up these criticisms, and it's like they can avoid it themselves if they want to, but they choose to go to those videos, and they
Exactly.
and they know what it's going to be talking about. If someone's saying Silent Hill 2 remake looks terrible, and they fucking going in there like, oh, I can't believe you're saying this or whatever, I'm like, well, what would you expect them to say? And there's
No,
plenty of other videos where they can check out someone's video where they were hypothetically, well, not even hypothetically, I'm sure there's plenty of those type of videos where someone's saying the Silent Hill 2 remake is the greatest remake ever. It's a great game. You should go on and buy it. Like people can go there and
exactly. All they gotta
go
do
there.
is just ignore. Even though, what is it? Even though if it's for a point, if they
Like
see
like
something he'll
like
be
being
like it's
there
terrible,
in their
they
echo
gotta
chamber because
watch
they,
it
they
and
they talk
understand.
about us with our echo chamber allegedly, but
Mhm.
then they can go into their little echo chamber because it's like, again, there's plenty of people who love to glaze all these new games coming out, especially remakes, and
Yeah,
they don't they don't uh they don't realize that there's a space for them to go to. And that's not to say like no one can criticize what we're saying or
exactly.
anyone else who is not praising these type of games. Like it's fine if you want to challenge whatever points we're making, but do that, not just bruh is mad, yo, you're goofy, somewhat of the y'all just want to jerk off these characters and this, that, and the third. And it's like,
Oh, have you played?
like,
Oh, have you played game? And also, I played Silent Hill 2 remake. There is nothing wrong with it. So why are you crying about it? I say, bro, I'm not even crying about it, homie. I ain't crying
yeah,
about
no
it.
one's crying about it. We're just pointing out the issues that we see and why we're choosing not to buy it. We're not telling anyone don't buy it. We're not, you know, our hands aren't coming out of the computer screen or your phone screen and grabbing onto your arm and saying, no, you cannot play this game at all. Like, no one's doing that. They can
Exactly.
freely play it as much as they want, do
Yeah,
whatever they want with their money for all we care. And
exactly.
they got to understand that, yeah, there's going to be different opinions, whether they like it or not.
Exactly.
And my thing with it is that you can criticize. I'll speak for myself. You can criticize whatever I have to say, but at least criticize it. If you're gonna say some dumb shit, then I'm not gonna take you seriously, and you're just gonna look like another emotional weirdo who is, so has this weird attachment to these games where you cannot fathom the, the idea that there are people who don't agree with you.
Exactly, bro. When it came down to a line of people that don't agree
A
with it.
lot of them sound like bots. Like they sound like they're in this, and
Exactly, bro.
they're
That's
like
the
in this
thing I'm saying.
in a assembly line, just like ready to say the same thing over and over again that the other person was just saying.
Exactly, bro. It's just insane, like type of stuff, bro. Like insane shit. What we seen twice and twice again. And also, by the way, Revenant, have you spotted some few changes instead of like the pyramid head scene? Even when it came down to the Asbadad from Angela, where James Mia, they constantly changed that. You know
Yeah,
the
they changed the room where with the boss fight.
yeah, and even though
You
if
want to know
you
why, right? Because of what the original was insinuating.
yeah, even though Masahiro Ito like go on Twitter, I seen his comments around Twitter, even though I don't use it, but I just see the post.
Uh-huh.
But even though he stated saying that personally he prefer like the original, but the fact like waking up to remake, they can't change that type of version of that daddy. But I
Version,
yeah,
version.
the remake.
Yeah, yeah. No, I was just correcting you. Like,
Oh
it's
yeah,
the
because
yeah, the
basically
version.
they change it and they
Yeah,
just want
it's censorship. That's what it
yeah,
is. Like they
yeah,
censor it.
yeah. But to be
So
honest,
so
in
it
my
won't come across the way that it did in the original. Just like when you encounter a Pyramid Head for the first time, they censor that
ex-
too.
exactly, bro. But I said to myself, hold on. I said to myself, homie, like I would say this personally because through the original, I like that type of style. But all they gotta do, they got upgrade it, and also fit in a remake so it can make it great. But I think they try and make it in the bus factory. I understand, but and it shows we point the change. So yeah, we're not
Yep.
we're not wrong. We're just right all the time.
Hmm. Yo, what's
Yup.
up? What's up, Royce?
What's up? What's up,
Yo,
guys? How you guys
what's
been?
up? Let's go, Royce.
Yeah, how you
How
guys
things
been?
going?
Just
Doing pretty good.
sick and tired of Prince of Persia. That game studio
Oh,
shut down for good. Hated that.
Prince of
Oh,
Floyd. You
yeah,
mean?
Ubisoft is not doing well, bro. See, I
Yup.
told you so. I damn totally so, y'all, including
They were
down
canceling what was it? One of the statue? No, the art book, or what was it, a statue on there
and the early
Yeah.
on
access.
Assassin's Creed
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
early
and the
access
season
too, bro.
pass or something? The early access, I mean.
Yup.
Told you so. We're right. Look what they're doing, bro.
And also
That's
they want to put Assassin's Creed Hex. Oh, only lads and
no,
no men allowed.
Yeah,
Really?
no,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck
The
them.
no,
gay, the
no,
gayest one,
no.
the gayest one yet.
That game is
As
gonna be
as if
fun.
the other ones haven't been gay shit.
Shit. And Ubisoft said they want to go back to nostalgia game. Really?
Nah,
But Revenant,
I'm
guys,
not falling for
Christ,
that.
let me tell you
Me
something.
neither.
They can fuck
They
off
no
with that.
guys, they want remake, bro. Right now, they're damn desperate for remake. And even
Yeah,
though
you go to
what is
remake
it?
4. That's
When,
unnecessary. They might as
yeah,
well remake 1, but I would even trust them or even give them the benefit of the doubt of actually doing
Yup.
exactly.
that right.
I'm skeptical, bro. I'm skeptical because Ubisoft is into the lower, bro. Now they're out.
Yup.
They're out. They're out money, bro. And they're
Yup.
shocking people. And these
Yup.
people, I don't get why they want to protest around a bitch ass studio, but it's just they just really fit their, quote unquote, their own beliefs down the audience throat, bro, and also the
Ex-
consumer.
Exactly. And not only that, they want to go make a new Beyond Evil and Good. I'm like, hell no, I'm not falling for this
Aren't they
BS.
already working on one?
No, it's been 16 years they haven't made one or
I could have
Rayman
sworn
game. No.
they were making a second one, but it was like some live service one, like open world or something like that. And they had like people who had to like sign up for like what is it,
Yeah,
like a alpha or some shit like that, like a
which is stupid.
like
Yeah,
early access or something. But that was like a few years ago. I don't know what the hell happened with that. But
that's been 16 years, bro.
once they
16
said it
years.
was like a live service game, I'm like, all right, no, thank you.
No, hell no. And then they want to make a Rayman for how many years? Oh, that's right, a decade ago. And they're trying to
Yeah,
bring back
last one
that
came out
old.
with like
Nah,
2013.
nah, Ubisoft. Let me send a message to Ubisoft. Ubisoft, just stop. No. I know what y'all's doing because you got people around there. It's still the same people to this day, and I just don't care about Asuma. Y'all's got a system like still running and programming. Get rid of the system and get rid of the head of the organization around your studio. Clear it up or whatever is Tencent do by Ubisoft Studio and all that. They must get rid of the game of family. And also they need clear for a lot of Ubisoft Studio, bro. And they got like
Stupid, exactly.
clear off their damn
Tencent
ass.
will probably just take over, but you'll probably see the same shit. To be honest,
Yeah,
Which is stupid.
yeah. But
I
so
understand this shit.
probably anyone who buys it is not going to like get rid of any like the DEI crap, and they're going to keep all the activist developers there. They'll
uh,
probably just push out the Guillermo brothers or something. Probably probably them to get them out of there, and you'll be seeing the same Ubisoft type of game.
yeah,
So
because that's what I'm saying,
that's why
bro.
I'd rather them just
Oh,
shut down entirely,
yeah,
and then just
exactly, bro.
have all their IPs up for sale, and then
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
different studios can purchase them. Like what happened with THQ, where some
yeah,
of their IPs went to completely like different publishers and developers.
yes,
Exactly.
just like Volition with the Saints Row. But I think
Yeah.
Deep Silver got hold of the BS. But I just rather Embrace Group just got rid of just got hold of the Saints Row IP. I would say Embrace Group because Deep Silver effed up a lot, bro.
Yup.
Yeah, they weren't much of an upgrade from THQ.
Stupid, man.
THQ was fine. It was just that
Yeah.
the direction the series went into with 3, and then what they were doing with 4, and Deep Silver picking them up.
Even I
And
heard too,
so
even
Yup.
it's confirmed, like Flippy told it when it came onto the THQ and all that people around publisher, they trying to warn, Volition, if you try to make Saints Row 3 into the next level of game, they gonna lose their audience, bro. And look what happened. They already lose their damn audience.
Yeah, if I was a developer, I would have go like, oh, I don't know. Let's play Saints Row prequel. How Julius and I don't know Benjamin King met. That would have been a great idea, but no. You volition dumbass don't want to listen to their fans. Am I right, boys, or what?
Yeah, you're
yeah, you're
right.
right.
You're right, homie.
And then
Shit.
that's why they're gone. 'Cause they didn't want to
That's
listen to their fans. They would rather listen to the activists in their studios than ESG investors.
And look what
exactly, bro.
happened to them. And look what happened. They're all
Bankrupt.
gone.
Bankrupt.
Th-
And
30 years around just to throw it all away.
Shit.
yeah,
Like I
uh,
said, man, I'm glad Volition shut down the Prince of Persia slop studio down. They
Yeah,
deserved it.
yeah. Good, because I'm telling you, guys, because we gotta wait and see 2 years. Even though if there's a change coming for hope, but we have to wait and see. Even though nobody will not like what I have to say, because I don't want to take it to extreme, but I might have to do it maybe on a next week and next week through my podcast.
Yeah.
I want to discuss about something else, modern games.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, Rev, have you know? Even though when it came out to the end and all type of stuff, see there is few changes which they add in. So many new type of you know themes, which I'm
Yeah.
okay with it. I don't understand. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's cool. But
But it's
but when
annoying.
but when it came down to
Mhm.
like what is it? James meet Mary through the bus, ending through the Silent Hill 2 remake. You know the boss battle, the final boss battle
Yeah,
with.
yeah,
I prefer the original the most, bruh.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I'm not. Wasn't really feeling like how they handled the ending, and also they had like two additional endings to the game and shit like that. I'm like, I don't know. I just, it kind of just went the way that I figured it would. Blue Team would like miss the mark on so many things. Like they understand like the atmosphere,
Mm-hmm.
the way like the pacing of the game. I mean, fucking they turned into an action game, and people were shitting on Silent Hill Homecoming and Callisto Protocol and games
Yup.
like that when
That's true, bruh.
That's
it's
true.
the same like game mechanics pretty much.
Yup.
Yeah, yeah. That's true.
So then they're like, oh well, yeah, the combat's great. It's not clunky anymore and whatever and shit like that. It's like,
Yup.
and it's clunky. You can tell it's clunky. Even other people were saying that it's clunky. So
Exactly, bruh.
I don't know.
Yup.
That's
And like
that's
I
wicked,
said,
bro.
man, like I said, I don't want Ubisoft to bring back, oh, let's make a sequel, Rayman, or Beyond Good and Evil. I'm like, hell no, stop
No,
doing
no, 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 no. Cause what is it? Basically, they just got rid of the very best talented developers. And right now, when it came down to this type of state around maybe in US and also our state, they got like the ESG, some DI people still around the industry, but they're just willing to like do a lot of fuck ups, bro. But not, but personally, my damn opinion, but not at least hire a lot of the males to like do the gaming.
That's a problem. We need to get rid of them because it's a disease. It's like a disease. Get rid of them.
Yeah,
How are we going to get rid of them? So, in order to get rid of them, we need to stop going and what with our wallets and never buy their shit again, huh?
mm, yeah,
It's
yeah,
true.
That's what has to be done.
It has
yeah,
to be
yeah,
done.
yeah.
That's the
But
only way things will get better. Because once they start
yeah,
hurting it, and when it comes down to their money, then they'll
Yup.
maybe they'll wake up and realize, or they'll be too stupid to notice anything or to take accountability because we know these developers now and even publishers, they don't want to take accountability. They rather
Yup.
point the finger at us for not buying that crap, and then instead of asking themselves, well, why aren't they buying our games? And then they think about it like, oh, maybe it's because we're doing a bunch of retarded bullshit that no one wants, and this is why people are not buying our games when years ago they were buying our games, and then maybe they can put the pieces together as to what made their games successful before and why the games are not receiving the same amount of success as their older games have.
exactly.
Exactly. Facts,
That's
man.
true, true, true. But by the way,
Yup.
guys, um, even Rev Royce, next week I got another podcast, but this one's gonna be different. Even
That's
though,
fine. I
even
like
though,
that.
yeah,
Hmm.
even though it's gonna be based around Revenant State about election. So I want to discuss that about it for election.
Oh, boy. January. I mean, not January. November 5th. Yeah. We don't know
Yeah,
what the deep state gonna pull. Some shenanigans.
yeah.
I
But
hope
we
not.
we we, we discuss this next week, bro. So
Yeah.
I will have a chat with Rev about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I said, I
yeah,
hope these developers start realizing what they have done and the damage is already done. You can't bring the
exactly.
fan backs you lost. Could you call
Yeah,
them
yeah,
incels and bigot, man babies, all of them? Like, really?
yeah. We don't need any men around the gaming space or any men around the gaming studio. Nah. I think you need to shut down just like G4 Studio. But I would
Yup,
say
exactly. Look at Project Red. They want to get rid of no men allowed, only women and non-binary people. I'm like, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here, Project Red. Am I right or what, guys?
you're right.
Project Red. What's that? Oh,
The
CD
remember
Project Red.
Witcher
Yeah,
games and all
Okay,
that?
okay.
See
CD
they
Project
see,
Red.
see
Yeah. Fuck
Red.
them.
Yeah, because they want to say, no men allowed, only non-binary and women. Like, what the fuck? That's a gender discrimination.
Yeah, because they
Exactly, bro.
want to talk about other people. Oh, you're sexist and all that shit. You have fucking programs where it excludes men. Where's the men programs then? They don't exist.
Exactly, bro.
Because these female oriented programs are not because the nice people that just want to help out aspiring female game developers. No, it's because it's for DEI purposes, because it falls in line with all that when it comes down to diversity, equity, inclusion, because that's what it's all about. Because
Yeah,
it's not about real inclusion. They don't want to include everyone. They want to include a certain group of people.
Yup,
They
exactly,
want to
bro. Like,
exclude other groups of people,
yeah,
such as
my
men or even straight men or
yeah,
straight
exactly.
white men.
Yeah, or straight people.
Yeah,
yup,
I know, son, it's not that. They just want a lot of small minority group people want to be
yeah,
enter
because
around
it
this.
it increases their ESG score. So
yup.
the more minorities or females that they have in there, or fucking LGBT people,
Yep.
that'll increase that will increase their score, which will generate them more money.
Yup, exactly right. That's what it is. We need to get rid of that DEI, ESG, get rid of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro. It's just
fucking BlackRock, but
black
thankfully
West.
Yup.
they've been losing a lot of money recently. So
That's what Larry Fink gets, that motherfucking
yeah,
Larry Fink. You had this coming, motherfucker. You
yeah,
had this coming, you motherfucker. I can
he
wait to
really
see your
did. Yeah,
fucking downfall, bitch.
yeah.
Motherfucking asshole.
Yeah, let
He's like
go.
Palpatine.
He is an Emperor Palpatine. His
Yeah,
troopers are Sith troopers.
Empire,
yeah.
bro. Empire,
Yup.
nigga.
Deep
Empire,
side is
nigga.
Empire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
So
we're the
This is
rebellion.
nigga
when his
Empire.
empire falls, well,
We're
we'll
all
all be
gonna
laughing at
celebrate.
him. Yep.
Yeah.
We're all gonna celebrate. No
Evil
more
genius.
BlackRock. No more Vanguard ever again.
Yeah. Get that
Oh,
shit out of
no,
here already.
no
Get the hell
more
out of
of
here.
that type of stuff,
Been
bro.
going on for too long.
Yeah,
It's been ruining everything, really. Because
yeah.
not even just like entertainment, like games, movies, shows, comics, or anything
TV.
like that. Yeah, TV, or you even see it within like um fucking in jobs. Like you apply to a job, you're in a job. You gotta refer to someone by their pronouns, or you gotta dumb shit like that. Or
Hey,
even in
That's
schools where
so annoying.
Nina
when
Chan.
they have the Black Lives Matter shit in schools, or the LGBT stuff in schools, and it's like it's unnecessary,
Get rid of that
especially
shit.
for little kids. And it's like, if you're not going to allow religion in schools, well, non-religious schools, which is like a large chunk of schools, then
Yeah,
why are you going to have like ideological shit in there as well?
Exactly. It's just like
exactly.
basically they just want to execute a lot of the history so they can make this history one sided, but they want to exclude the other side, which I don't appreciate. It happened around my state as well.
Yeah,
Yup,
I
this
see
is their plan.
one sided.
This is their plan. They want to make the whole white people minority.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
Yeah,
their whole agenda is.
they want to snuff
Mother
him out.
motherfuckers. This is like Deep State One. They want to throw Donald Trump in prison, motherfucker. We
That
know
is
the
the bullshit, bro.
Hey, what's
Nah,
up,
it
William
is.
Sean?
nah. They.
Hell no. These fucking Joe Biden said that loud, quiet part out loud. Say lock him up. Like go fuck yourself, Joe Biden, motherfucking bitch.
Guys,
You and
by the
your
way, but guys, I would say this next week we can discuss about it, bro. Not
yeah, man.
Okay, no
we.
problem, no problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
by
no
the way,
problem.
even
We'll
though
hold our thoughts till then.
Yeah,
yeah,
until
next week,
election.
bro,
Yeah.
because I got a lot of things to say next week because it's gonna be great. But by the way, was guys, so what's your true last thoughts about the Silent Hill 2 remake? Any news or more info about the gameplay or any
Well,
type of stuff about the scenes?
Angela, her old dress. That when I saw that screenshot,
You
she
mean Maria?
disrespected her original clothes.
Mm,
Remember remake Angela, not the Angela, the blonde haired chick,
Maria.
Maria. Yeah, she brought
yeah,
her old outfit, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you disrespecting original clothes
She
yeah,
with the old one?
she pulled
Stupid.
out her old dress. Say, "Hey, Chud, should I wear this?" And he's like, "Yeah." And she's like, "No, no, misogynist, bigot."
The fuck? See, that's the problem. Get rid of that.
No, she didn't really say that.
I know she didn't say that, but somebody put
No,
it in to say it.
she probably would.
yeah.
Yeah, and she gonna tell James to hold her head up because her jaw's too heavy.
Oh god.
Yeah. By the way, and even though when it came to the art books and all that type of stuff, yeah, we already know, but still, it's still the same art book, but they made the game like this with the characters. But even though when I look at the art style, even though it's different, okay, but
Yep.
still I prefer
They should
the
have won what was in the art book.
yeah, bruh.
They should have won with that.
Yep.
Yeah,
Look better.
and even though with Bob and Nurse, they should go with that too, bro. That looks great on the art book. Can't lie with the Bob and Nurse.
Yeah, they should have did that.
Yeah, they should done that. But
Yep.
Let's see how many people are playing the amazing the greatest remake ever made and Bloober Team's magnum opus yada yada yada.
Yep.
On Steam, there's only 5,207 and sorry, 5,207 people playing it right now.
and
Five.
right now, what
Wow,
I
that's
would say,
crazy.
I would say
Uh,
this right
All
now.
time peak in 16 days ago was 23,000 676. 24-hour peak of 630 sorry 6,366 players. So
Crazy.
and keep in mind Metaphor Refantasio, a turn-based JRPG, had like 60 something thousand players on which was the peak at the time when it came out on Steam.
Hmm.
So
Crazy.
what does that tell you? And just to be clear, Metaphor has some woke shit in it, so
Yeah,
uh, I wouldn't
that's
get it
Nah,
if I were
hell
you.
no.
that's true.
If
And
you
guys, let
if
me
you're
say
not
this.
interested in that stuff,
Yeah, guys, before I move into the next game, but to this. So when it came down to like people now playing original through the Twitch, even though it's going Twitch, you can see people playing the Silent Hill 2 remake and also the original Silent Hill 2, so they can do a live stream and all that. But most people playing the original, so I would say okay. But now they're just comparing those type of games. And Revenant, by the way, even though once I finish with the podcast, I will show you some few things which we're came on to the Silent Hill fans mod. But I think that would interest you the most. But by the way,
Yep.
all right, so let's move on to the next thing.
Go
Because
ahead.
I would say this though. Right now, um the industry right now basically what Spirit told me, like basically now the gaming devs and also a lot of a lot of the gaming industry, like for us consumers, they don't like the stuff what we seen, and basically they're still panicking right now. But
Yep.
I would say this: they still do have the damn DEI, but I think that they're just constantly trying their best to like go war with the consumers, bro. And it's to the point. I'm seeing a lot of small content creators, and also seeing a lot of what is it? I also seeing like some of the few, you know, big creators like the million creators. I would say by point like the based on drama, and also I told Revenant about it. How much these type of people trying to best come after us consumers that enjoy games, and also we used to like the original story. And right now they're trying the best to push this type of anti-consumer type of route to us us fans, and also us people that joined the franchise and willing to silence us, and it's not working. And right now it's getting very huge majority impact by
Yep.
us consumers not buying the project and calling out, which I'm genuinely happy right now.
Yep.
Us unite, all all of us, like all of us, gamers, known as consumers, we unite, united, which I'm very great.
Mm-hmm.
And let's go, Rev. Let's go, Roll Royce.
Yep.
Thanks for speaking out the truth, by the way, which I
No problem.
Mm-hmm.
sorely appreciate.
Yeah.
And
We have, some of us have to do it.
yeah,
Yep.
only me. I've been doing it. Also, everybody else too. And also,
Yeah,
I see
yeah.
a lot of creators
Yeah, that's what
coming
I mean.
out right now.
Yep.
Small creators getting a lot of views from this type of stuff. They say, "Hey, we're just sick of it. We're just sick of the corrupted system with the DEI. We're sick of the false messaging." And also, by the way, I speak to real life people around the damn GameStop, and also I speak to people in real life. They always say the same thing. So our message is loud and clear. And, and when it came down to these type of what is it, Illuminati's around the industry and also Hollywood, they need to stop attacking us consumer and just give us what the fuck we want, bro.
Yep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
which is fun. Hey, Melina Chan, you can join if you want, and also Jim Party too, and also everybody, cause I got my stream on here. Here's my link, yo. You can join
Yep.
whenever you want to. You
Exactly.
can openly free to like discuss about a game which you like or a game which you don't like, and then I can have an openly full on mind about it, and also what's my thoughts about those
Oh,
type of games.
you know what game looks good? That's coming out next in November, early November. Slitterhead.
Split
I
ahead.
think, yeah, Slitterhead. I think I talked about it a few times on here. I know I said it a few times on my podcast,
Yeah.
but it's by the original people. I don't not, obviously not all the people, but some of the people who worked on who were at Team Silent. They did Siren. I think there was like 3 games on there. I think 2 of them were on PS2, and no, I think one was on PS2, and it may have been 2 other ones on PS3, or it might be the other way around, where PS2 had 2 of them and PS3 had the third one. Anyway, and then they made Gravity Rush 1, which was on PS Vita, and then that got remastered on PS4, and then they had Gravity Rush 2 on PS4, and they had when Sony shut down the Japan studio, they then they made their another team, like I'm sorry, they made another studio. I can't remember the name of it. It's some Japanese name or something like that. But yeah, they're making Slitterhead, so you should definitely check it out. I think it comes out November 8th, so it looks pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it. That's actually a new game I'm looking forward to. So hopefully there's no censorship or localization issues or anything like that. So
Yeah. Which is true. And also, guys, I remember this one that popped in mind around my head. And even this type of how game came out Last week's survival horror. So guys, so what do you think of this type of PS5 game called the Quiet Road Ahead? What's your thought about that type of game?
What is that about?
Oh,
What's that?
you didn't see the trailer?
No, I never even heard of it.
This I think the Silent Road, but it's the Quiet Road Ahead. It's based on the PS5. It's like a survival psychological horror game.
Hold on. You know what? Let me look at it. Let me look it up on
Yeah,
my phone.
it's called
I'll
like
check that out later.
the Quiet Road, the Quiet Road Ahead. I run a PlayStation. I had lunch maybe on this maybe on last week or something or this
Oh, it
week.
already came out.
Yeah.
All right. Oh,
Maybe last
I didn't even hear. I didn't know it was a thing. Let me
yeah,
see.
it's a good psychological horror game, and it's all right.
Quiet Road Ahead.
Yes, on PS5.
Is it the quiet? Hold on. The
The
quiet.
Place Road Ahead on the
Oh,
PS5.
okay. That's all right. That's what was showing up. So I was like,
Yeah.
all
It's
right.
like it's like a psychological horror game or something more that it's like based on survival horror, like first person. And it
Oh, one of those games.
yeah, horror game.
Do you like fight anything, or do you just like walk around and?
You got to escape that creature, you know.
Is it one creature, or there's like more enemies or something, or?
It's like a one creature of a monster. If you
Okay.
take a look at the gameplay, then you might have to like think it by yourself. It's like it's basically for a point on gaming you, but that this type of game is nowhere near similar. But I would say Silent Hill, like the short message, it's like
Okay. Okay.
it's like that, but it's different, you know.
All right. I'm watching the. It's called the official first story trailer.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll check that later. What's that about?
It's a quite the
it's like
game.
a. So far, what I'm seeing is the first person like horror game.
Yeah, that's what I said to you right now. It's a first person horror game
But so
where you
so
have to
far, they're
like
not showing any like combat or anything. So I don't know exactly what you have to do.
maybe you gotta find a way to escape that creature or find a way to just get rid of it. I'm giving
Okay.
by personal perspective.
Would you say it's like Soma? I don't know if you heard of that game.
I do heard of it, but I've seen it, but it's not my type, you know.
Okay, he's pulling out. Look, he pulled out toothpaste and he's sitting on the toilet. All right, he
Oh,
got up. He's
boy.
grabbing a tooth. Is that a toothbrush? I don't know. Look like a pregnancy test.
Oh
Yeah, I
wow.
think it's a pregnancy test.
And it's
Okay.
and and they got like a movie for
Oh,
it.
okay. He's using a gun. All right.
Yeah,
He
here we go.
just shot an enemy that was like on top of the car or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
An
Okay.
enemy, huh?
All right. So it looks like it might be pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll check that game out.
Yeah, I'll look and see on I'll look at more videos and if it looks good, um as a matter of fact, I'll look at reviews later for it and see if I can find it on the PlayStation Store. Maybe I'll check it out. I
It,
doubt they
it's
have
Yeah.
on
a
it's
I
on
doubt they have a
PlayStation
demo
4 right
for it.
now. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on PlayStation 4. You can search it there, maybe you can
Okay.
buy it. But
So
I would
I'll
say
look for
from
it later.
like less price, small better. It if it suits you.
Do you know the price of it?
Mm, let me check because I can't. Hold on.
How much is the price?
Wasn't there a movie called The Quiet Place or A Quiet
Yeah,
Place?
yeah, yeah. It's a
Yeah.
movie, but they do the game version of it.
Okay, okay.
So from our state for this type of price, or So from our state, the quiet place the road ahead from our state is like £25, bro.
Okay, so
Crazy.
maybe it's the same here in the U.S.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
like 25
$25 or
euro.
$30 here, maybe.
Yeah, 25 or €30 from from our state.
Hmm.
But
Okay,
like it.
that's not that bad for a game
Yeah,
like that. So,
it's not that bad. Yeah,
uh,
Not bad.
Royce, any horror games
Horror games?
that looked interesting to you?
yeah. Any
Well,
horror games that maybe interesting you or something?
I'll think about it. I'll see how good game it is and see what horror game I like. You know, I've been buying older games like King Route 66, and I bought Jack and Daxter Combat
Ooh,
Racing game.
nice.
It's nostalgia. It's better than
Yeah,
buying a new game today, man.
hell yeah.
Am I
What's that other
right?
game about? What was the other one you said before Jack and Daxter?
King Route 66 is a trucking game with a
Oh,
hot
okay.
women you can customize for the ladies.
That sounds
It's
pretty good.
nostalgia, man.
Oh,
They
so
don't
that's an
make
old
those
game too.
anymore.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay, cool.
yeah,
I
yeah,
like older games, bro. It's better than this woke
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
No, you're
Right.
right. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
I
not,
want to
I'm
SCW stuff.
still I'm replaying GTA 3.
Sick. That's
But
nostalgia right there.
Let's
on
go, Rev. Let's
PS5,
go.
but it's the
The different
what's that?
edition, huh?
Yeah, because they took down the original one they had on there,
Yeah, I heard.
so that kind of pissed me off. So
So
They made room with the
you
middle
playing it?
finger and all that, which was
yeah.
stupid.
All
Hmm.
right, here we go, Melina Chan. Finally, she's here.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey, Melina.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi,
How are
Rev.
you?
Right.
Hi, Roy. Hi, Reborn. I'm good. How are you all?
Good.
Fine,
We're
Pretty
fine.
good.
talking about
Good. We
video
discussed about
games,
games,
brand new.
Yeah,
Ah,
we already discussed about it's the Silent Hill 2 remake, and I think you
mhm.
already listened what we said about it. And
I
also,
did.
Yeah.
what was it? We discussed about something else, and also I told Rev about this type of game, The Quiet Place Roll Ahead. It's like a good survival game, but I think you gotta like encounter this type of creature, which you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like a alien isolation, honestly.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
I got that vibe too when I saw the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
on. I checked on Amazon. They have a physical copy for like $30. So I was right. They probably were charging it for $30 on in the US.
Mhm.
I don't know if that's a good
Crazy.
thing or a bad thing.
I mean, if it's like like a kind of like an indie game, sort of, then I can understand the price. It's definitely better than $60, but
Yeah,
who knows? The quality varies with these type of games.
it does. And it
Yeah.
sounds like it's also short, not as long.
Yeah, yeah. So who knows if it'll be even worth it? So that's
Yeah.
why I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna check out videos on it
Yeah.
before I even consider
Getting it.
buying it. Yeah, because I probably won't even get it right away anyway. So because I want to get Slitterhead. That's probably like the next like actual new
Sick.
game I want to get. So
Like, you know,
Yeah, I gotta look into that.
Team
Yeah.
Silent Game, which Konami used away from original from the Silent Hill. And also, by the way, Revenant, I'll tell this. I've been to this type of game shop, and boy, they do got like the Silent Hill 1 from the PlayStation. Even
ooh,
though
that's nice.
Yeah.
it's but it costs about damn £109. I say,
Oh
bro,
damn,
that's
that's
Crazy.
nah,
that's
nah,
not nice.
that's just crazy for a damn
Yeah.
game.
I was actually able to
Yeah.
get a copy for like $10 from this place that it was close by me, but they shut down a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But
Wow.
what the hell was it? Because I had gotten a PS2 from there, and this is like a couple years ago, and he's like, "Oh, you got a PS he said, oh, since you bought that, you can pick out free game, whatever you want." And he, to be fair, he didn't have like a great selection. It was kind of like one of those like
Yep.
I don't know, like those like stores where it has like a variation of things. Like I have a lot of bootleg DVDs of like these
Yep.
like hood DVDs, like like movies like God, what was that one called? Baby Boy or something like that? Like movies like that. Which I actually like that movie, but they didn't have that there. I'm just saying it had movies similar to that. But yeah, so we had it, but it wasn't in the case. But I still
Oh
got it
wow,
anyway because selection wasn't great. So
Yeah, yeah.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
So yeah. Hey, by the way, Revenant, I can't wait from your stream we talk about this type of Dragon Age, Veil God, and also let me say this. I'm gonna be real because I'm gonna call this out. Why the fuck I'm gonna be real. Why the fuck developers think it's okay? Hey, no lie, because the Dragon Ball, I mean the Dragon Age developer trying his best to win. Every each each and other developers saying this. Dear developers, we must stand against consumers and also the fans because they're willing to like talk. They're willing to like go back from the past to the original, and also there is an full on uplifting outrage, consumer and also male player base. And I say, bro, not this type of stuff again, bro.
wait,
Yup.
can you explain that again? I'm a little like lost on exactly like what was he saying?
Oh, basically, I'm saying when it I was discussing about the Dragon Age, developer trying
Hmm.
his best to send a lot of message to every other video game developers to like, learn how to like go against consumer, like fight back
Okay,
consumer.
okay, I got it.
I, and I
Oh,
said,
that
yeah, and I said to myself, bro, like because he told around, about it since the new Dragon Age developer, but they're talking about the true meaning of it. Basically, they're saying it's just like the fan base really want this type of original IP and also the IP change and all that type of stuff. And basically,
That's what he's saying.
yeah, yeah,
Okay, okay.
Dragon Ball. I mean,
Dragon Age. Yeah, yeah,
what,
yeah.
what I'm
I
trying
get.
to see, bro? I'm trying my best to like play like Dragon Age, develop not the Dragon Ball. Ah, damn.
That's all right.
that
It could be
stupid
confusing.
Yeah,
developer talking shit
it
about consumers, right?
yeah, yeah, because I talk about Revenant next video, like the Dragon Age, Veil God, all that type of stuff. And I'm
Oh
trying
Yeah.
to
yeah. Well,
like
I already
get
did a video
myself.
on that. I mean, I think you already commented on it. Yeah, you actually did. Yeah, you did. But
Yeah,
I
yeah,
saw your
like
oh,
like like
video.
like 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 a fight, like a full on, going against. It's not about at least listening or hearing the voice of majority consumer. No, it's about trying the best to destroy, erase and invade, you know, their beloved franchise so they can fit their belief. And look how many times like right now a lot of YouTubers came out and saying, hey, it's not great. And take a look at, you know, Saint and Baby Inc. Right now, their game flop. And look how much time a big voice as consumer trying to best say we do not want forced DEI. And right now, majority of the consumer base are now skeptical of every damn game, bro. Because they're getting tired of it, bro. They're getting tired of it. And I don't get how companies okay to like have this type of mentality to just fight up every type of vast way for consumer.
Stupid, bro.
It's just stupid, bro. And let me tell you this, Yels. What like Yels need to stop going back to this type of COVID-19 situation. I'm telling you, bro. Forget about. I'm telling you by the damn mean of it. Forget about the COVID-19 situation. We just don't want to focus on that type of style. Um, and let me tell you by the true meaning of that. I just don't want to go back to this type of COVID-19 situation, and also the incident with this type of BLM and all that type of stuff. Nah, not for me. And also, what is it? I just don't want to go back to this reverse timeline and also reverse cycle where a lot of stuff happy around the 17 and also the 18,000s.
Okay,
Which,
okay. Hold on.
yeah,
So,
So
yeah,
you're
these
talking
people
about
want to go back to that mindset. We don't want to go
yeah,
back there
like the
no.
17 and 18,000s, bro. Nobody don't want to like act like this type of style, bro. It don't fit to this day and age, bro.
No.
right. So um about the guy with Dragon Age and all that. Um so I guess my opinion on it is that him saying that and acting that way shows that he's
Mhm.
panicking, because if people really wanted the games that he was making, or him and his team are making,
Exactly,
then he wouldn't feel the need to write that. He wouldn't feel the need to go
No.
after people, because if his games are in if their games are in such high demand, they wouldn't feel the need to do that,
exactly,
because
bro.
what he's
Yeah.
doing would be attacking a certain group of people. We already know who that is. People like us who
Yep.
speak with our wallets and talk against all this, the nonsense that goes on,
Exactly,
and trying to gaslight other people into thinking that they're being attacked or they're the victims when they're not. And if they want to, like this guy in particular, where you're saying he's trying to tell other like developers to go after these people,
yeah.
and
Have their
here's
voice.
here's a
Every video game
strategy
developers.
of what to do to combat these people. And that's not something that someone who wants to control speech would do. That's something
Exactly, bro.
that a dictator would
Facts.
do,
Yeah, dictator.
where they'll try, because they want to control the narrative and keep it that way, and suppress free speech, which is what, you know if these people are, kind, loving, understanding, that they constantly claim that they are, then they wouldn't mind hearing a different perspective on something. Because if they're so just, like, they're if they're if their way of creating whatever it is that they're creating, and in this case video games, if their way of creating video games is in no way political or divisive or anything like that, then they should easily be able to counter whatever someone is saying, instead of making posts with it saying that, uh these group of people, they're terrible, they're evil, they're, racist, homophobe, bigots, misogynists,
Yeah,
sexist, all that. This is what we got to do to fight against them and all that. And it's like, again, if the game was doing well, which we know it's not, it's clearly it's not,
exactly.
then people like him wouldn't feel the need to do that. He would be promoting the game. Oh, look at it, it's doing so great. Oh, I can't wait for the launch of the game. I spent X number of years, my heart and soul into this, and then they're not doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, facts. They know they're losing because these people are losing so bad. They realize their narrative's being destroyed.
Yep.
Yeah,
They
bro.
don't.
Yeah, and it's not working. And and the fact, like, I want to say this though, because I'm trying my best to give another clue to this type of situation, bro. Also, stop. Even though y'all saying like the developers confirmed this to Bioware, they downgrade the counters, so they cannot be mad at us consumers. No, it's by themselves, and they need to stop having this type of mentality, bro. For real.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm saying this. That's when you see a lot. You see a lot of vast majority players saying that it's console companies doing this type of stuff, and also the ESG. And we've been proven right.
Yeah.
Well, for that point, if they don't have no DI, they will be not saying this, bro. They will be not saying these type of stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, uh, Melina, what do you think about the
Her perspective. Yep.
whichever developer it was at BioWare saying all that crap.
And also downgrading the characters, and also what is it? Go telling each and other different video game companies or developers to just stand up and be a rise to like go against consumer base, like us like gamers and also known as consumers to like fight them off and all that type of stuff.
Um, I mean, I'm just confused on how, and I can just never wrap my head around because I had said this earlier a little while ago under Venom's video, where I just I can never get behind and understand how you hate us because we won't accept your poor quality. Like, even if you can separate the DEI, like the activism shit that they put in there, and you just focus on like the gameplay and the story, it's still not good. Because you can separate both and do an analysis separately. Since some people want to say, oh, it's not woke and whatnot. And it's like, okay, well, even if it's not, even though it is, but we can separate that and just focus on the core game itself because it's still a video game at the end of the day. It's still terrible as well. And you want us to accept your crap, your very uncreative work, art piece. But yet you'll call us every name up under the sun because we won't accept your crap, but yet you still need our money. You still want our money, and you still want to be super duper successful. And then, like the ones that you're making these games that are geared towards, they're not supporting because they're not buying it, and it shows. And I'm also confused as to how, like people like us, we're getting all this flack of pretty much they're accepting these modern games now, but yet they're not playing it. They're not
Yeah,
buying
they're
it.
not they're not playing it. They're just trolling it. That's what their goal is. They just troll and stay on Twitter. And guys, let me tell you this, and including you, me and Chan. Right now, there is bare drama as creators, even the Revenant. Remember time after like discussing about this type of shit, how much when it came to drama creators, they are now trying to best come after consumers, calling us like anti woke and also grifters and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, because they're corporate slaves. So they're
Yep.
they're they're
Yeah.
doing the bidding for these companies. So
Yeah, so they can get exclusive passes at events and get to shake hands with these so-called developers and
yep.
producers and executives and all
Yep.
that. They get to get flown out. They get to have all this money, pretty much just selling their soul.
Yeah,
And even though, and a lot of them are older, so they have
that's
played
right.
the original games,
Yeah,
and I find that even more, like, you have no integrity at that point. Like, I would expect that from someone that's younger and they pretty
Yep.
much have grown up with these games. But if you're an old head and you know what the original was, and then you see fast forward and you have like the remake version of that same old original iconic game,
hmm
and you're promoting it like, oh, this is the best thing ever
Yep.
since sliced bread and da 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 da. You, I cannot take you seriously. I would never take you seriously. You are a liar because you know damn well the difference between of quality and quantity, and you know damn well that this isn't quality. That it doesn't even have a candle, let alone hold like a light. Like the wick is lit. No, they don't even have the candle to light the wick,
Yeah.
because that's how bad these games are. And just the fact that you're just willing to lie into these people's faces and feed into the propaganda, the delusion that a lot of these people already have,
Can I ask
because they're
some?
going to come back and say, well, this popular YouTuber says so that this is great. Okay, but that doesn't mean that it's valid. You have to
Yeah.
use your discernment. You have to use your brain. You have to have your own sense of self to separate, what is a lie and what is truth. Like, if
That's
you're on
yeah,
the
yeah.
fence about
That's true.
something,
Yep.
just the fact that if you have an odd feeling, says it, like, that's your answer right there. And
Yeah,
then you
that's
have these babies, these man children, these
Yep.
the same
um,
thing they want to call us out for. And that's why
Yeah.
I don't take
Yeah.
them seriously either. Their cries of,
Can I ask
"Oh,
something
you're
Yeah.
that?
this. Oh, you're that." You know,
Anytime,
that's exactly what they are. You know, so then they're
Mhm.
just trying to project onto us, and I'm
anytime.
not buying it. You know.
Can I add something to that? Because you got a good point
Yep.
there.
Mhm.
But there is another thing more than that. It's not the corporate slave. No, I'm talking about real drama creators, like people around Keemstar Group and also people on Base One, because you got full on pro drama creators like I give I give point like Keemstar, but I call it Clown Star. But like
Mhm.
another one like what is it? Augie and who else? Maybe like Pyro and Cynical if you don't know, like those type of
Mhm.
content creators because they always like to come after people like us, like anti, whatever, like woke, and also it's the same thing I discussed Revenant 4 point. Like I'm giving for example like Penguin Zero. He's a most million creator, and also Revenant this when Penguin Zero used to like go after Scientific Man for like speaking truth about the video game industry, right?
Mhm.
Remember the time I told that Revenant
Yeah, I remember.
about
Yep.
Moist still trying to come after Scientific Man for speaking out?
Synthetic Man.
Yeah, since
Yep.
since Fred Mac. Yeah, yeah. And right now you're seeing a
I mean,
lot.
people like that are still corporate slaves. It doesn't matter
Yep.
like what their subscriber count is or how popular they are. It's like they're still a
A
corporate slave
slave's a
anyway.
slave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
That's true.
yeah. So
It's
doesn't
just
matter
that the
who it is.
popular ones, they would have more of a voice, more of an
Yep.
influence, and that's just
Yeah.
what makes it a whole lot worse. Because I feel like
Hmm.
with your influence, you're being very irresponsible with it, and I don't have any respect for that, and I can't take you seriously. And um, like even with them calling people like us out, that's more around like their range. I guess the ones that are more like synthetic man, um, it's like I feel like that within itself is an agenda to call people out that call stuff out. I hope that makes
Yeah.
sense. Like,
Yeah, yeah, I get what you
Yep.
mean. It's like
yeah.
they're trying to like create a narrative that oh these people are terrible when since they have like this like a big following, it kind of
Hmm.
creates this like bias just based off
Hmm.
of who they are because they're gonna have their thousands to even like millions of viewers
To come after
watching
you
them
or
and
dox you.
Hmm.
yeah and listening to
Yep.
what they're saying just
Hmm.
because they have a large following.
Yeah,
I-
Yeah,
It's like
large.
they
because
don't
they
really
have
listen.
value.
Yeah, exactly. Because they see value. Like, oh, he has like a thousand. I'm sorry, a million subscribers or whatever. So whatever he says must be right. And that sounds crazy, but a lot of people look at it that way. They find like validation depending on who is saying what, be,
Yep.
Hmm.
based on their following. It's like when they'll like if a celebrity comes out like, oh, I endorse so and so for a president or whatever, and then people will be like, oh, you know what? Well, since because
Yep.
Lady Gaga, or Beyonce, whoever, uh, or Dave Bautista or
Yep.
Dwayne Johnson said, they endorse whoever, so now I'm gonna vote for that person, and
Yep.
that's why they do it because they know it's going to influence a certain group of people that are
Yeah,
going to
Yep.
take their
you
word on
got
everything. So
followers, bro.
that's why these like larger channels, they may go after say someone like a synthetic man
Yep.
or whoever, or even people who are smaller than that,
Yeah.
Yep.
and
Or
they know their
presidents or
audience is
as a
going
whole.
to
Yep.
eat up everything they say.
Yep.
It's
And not
That's the
only
thing.
that,
It's that blind loyalty.
Exactly. Yep.
yeah, like look at Eminem and Usher endorsing Kamala
Eminem
Oh
Harris
is
and
yeah.
shit.
gone, bro. He's done.
Yeah.
He's long damn gone. And even Manina Chan, next week we will discuss about our our next part for our podcast. Even though I'll have my
Yeah.
podcast around next week, it's gonna be a great one. It's not gonna be gaming. It's gonna
Yeah.
be a different topic,
Mm,
bro. So cannot wait.
I know.
that's good.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just that celebrities are now realizing they're voting for wrong people, and like
exactly, bro.
Zachary Levitt is endorsing. King and Undertaker are endorsing.
Hmm. Yep.
Yeah, it's just we're seeing a trend of so many influencers, celebrities, and music artists now want to be a part of the political world. And I really do feel like I've said this before to someone that it just loses their mystique, like their larger than
Yeah.
life view of them because of how they are involving themselves. Because even with that, it's them just hopping on the back for the sake of money. They don't really care. They're not really following
Exactly,
what they're
bro.
Yup.
it's
They
just to
got
pick
their
a
own damn
side.
money, bro.
Yeah.
Yup.
And then they're
Yeah,
going to
they got their
have
own money.
whoever follows them hop on their bandwagon, and that just promotes more to that particular political party. And it's all just a
Yup.
game. It's all for the sake of money. Like all these
That's
people are doing is just lying into your faces, and you don't
that's
care. You're willing to overlook that because oh, they're your favorite famous person. And just because they're your favorite that famous person, that does not mean you have to follow literally everything that they do, or just because they
exactly,
have a
bro.
certain amount
Yup.
of like this large following that you find that like everything they say is of value or they are valuable just because they have a huge following. That doesn't always mean that they have their you have people like, and I hate to bring them up, R. Kelly and now Diddy that has had a huge following or is a big name in the industry, and they've been exposed for the most heinous things. So
Yep.
it's like,
Yup.
Yeah, bro.
are you
Fuck
gonna still
Yup.
follow them
them,
after
bro.
that? Because if that's the case, it says a lot about your character.
Yeah.
Like you
Yup.
have to pay attention. Like I've said this on your podcast, Revenant, on I think maybe a one or two ago, where you do
Yup.
now we're at a day and age now to where we have to pay attention to what we listen to what we eat, to what like in
Yeah,
everything that we
bro.
do, you have to pay attention because there are snakes, there are grifters, there are liars
Exactly,
that
bro.
will talk a big
So many
game.
lies.
You have to be self-aware. You can't just carelessly love or subscribe to things anymore.
Nah,
Like you
bro.
just can't have
I
blind
lost my
loyalty. You
respect
have to
for
pay attention
celebrities, bro.
because you'll be
Yup.
in support
I
of these
lost my
people.
damn respect. Yo,
Yup.
I lost my
No,
respect
you're
for
right,
real
Melina. You're right.
celebrities,
It's
Hmm.
true.
including big ass
I
video
lost.
game company too. What they're doing.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I my
And
my heart has been broken 1,000 times over as you know, as times have changed into what it has came to today. And
Yeah, bro.
unfortunately, I
yup.
have to not support. That's the only way for them to learn. Because if you're
Mhm.
just gonna have blind loyalty and defend them and go so damn hard, and then that's the thing, you're going so hard for these people, and they hate you. They don't care about you. They just see
Yep.
you as another dollar
Yup.
sign. That's another reason why you shouldn't have blind loyalty. You shouldn't. They're not going to jump the bridge off for you. They don't even know your name. And I'm just seeing so many people just live through these celebrities and these influencers just because they're a regular person just like you shouldn't be putting them on a high pedestal. And it just sickens me that it just so shows that a lot of these people are pretty much cultists, and they have no
Yup.
sense
Yeah,
of
folks,
self.
bro.
They have to live through someone that has a bigger
Yup.
following than them, and that's why they will and it's gotten to a point where they know that they're very well aware of that, and they will literally disrespect you in your face, and you're just going to overlook that because you love them so goddamn much. Like these developers, since we're mainly talking about games, they hate you. They hate us.
Yeah.
They hate
They're
us
not
so
afraid.
Yup.
much.
The consumers,
And
bro.
these people, they're blindly supporting them regardless. And it's like
Yup.
that, but
That's true.
because of that, you're enabling them, and they're going to keep doing what they're doing because you're not holding them accountable. You're
Mhm.
Thank
not
you.
calling them out.
Yup.
So
That's
it's
why.
Exactly.
just, it's
Exactly,
a
bro.
repeated
That's
cycle.
that's why
And
when
I
Yup.
don't want to keep getting fed slop. I do not. I want the
yeah.
best for these video games. I want the best in everything. And because of that, it requires that you have to speak up. You do have to be mean. And it's not being mean as in like you being an asshole. It's just that people are gonna look at you as such for having high expectations, for being super
Yup.
critical
Mhm.
in a coming from a good place. It's not being a hater. They're gonna call you that. They're gonna call you mean. They're gonna call you ass. So all the names they're calling you, but it's literally you just having constructive criticism, and for you having these games, these
Yup.
movies, everything in entertainment, you have their best interests at heart. But because they're sensitive
Yup.
and they're leading by their emotions, they're just gonna call you a big fat old meanie, and you just can't take it and da 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 da. No, it's not that at all. You're just sensitive. You're not creative at all. You don't have a creative bone in your body. You only are where you're at because you have a vagina. You meet a certain criteria. Like you have a vagina, you're a woman, you have a penis, or you're a beta male. That's the only reason why you're
Fact.
where you're at. It's not because you actually have genuine talent,
Yeah.
pure talent to make a great story and make great characters or make
Yeah.
great music or
Nah,
movies. Like
it's about the pride,
they're just making
Yeah.
anything
and
these
gender
days.
identity. That's the thing. Pride,
That's
Yeah.
it. That's it.
pride, gender identity, and also weakness, bro, and also emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's no
Yeah.
longer about merit.
No.
No, it's no
Like
longer.
you don't have to really try
Bro.
at all. You don't have to have
No.
any background whatsoever. You can literally just get a job at
Yeah.
a high profile company by just having a vagina between your
Yeah.
legs, like, or just being a certain color. And it's
Yeah.
really sad and it's
You
pathetic. And
just
you don't
got to
have to
check
have
off
it.
on the boxes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
it.
the boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
know
what
the
that's where
guys.
it's gone to, and that's
I
why
guys.
when we talk about like
Yeah.
when we expect better because we know what it looked like before, we know how it was before, and so many people, like Melina Chan, what you were saying before, where people, the old heads, people who are you know
Yeah.
older than us or around their age, it's like when
Hmm.
they were there from the beginning when a series started all the
Yeah.
way to now, and they remember it very well, and they're still going along with like the bullshit that they're putting out, and they're going after people like us, like, oh, like what you were saying before, like they'll call you names, try to dismiss whatever you're saying because it hurts their feelings. That's really what it comes down to, because they have this unhealthy attachment to these companies as if like we're like best friends with these people when they don't know them at all. Most they
Right.
just they don't care. They're not paying your bills. They're not
No.
checking, not texting or calling you to check up on how you're doing or anything like that, or asking how your family is or whatever. Like they don't care. They just want your money. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And once you stop giving them your money, then they're gonna start. They'll throw you under the bus and call you the racist, bigot,
Yeah.
sexist,
Yeah,
homophobe,
sexist,
whatever it is they gotta
Yeah.
call you. Yeah, misogynist and all that.
because they got
And
no
Yeah.
arguments,
that's what these
bro.
people don't understand, because they have no dignity. They have no dignity, and they
No.
rather go along with whatever delusional
Yeah.
narrative that these companies are trying to enforce on everyone, instead of actually fighting back and being self-aware that this is not good. This is not quality. This is not high standards of anything. This is like like low, like it's like down to the barrel. It's like so like low. Like their standards have gotten so low where they they think anything that is like average or passable is like game of the year material, when it's like it's not. Like these
Yeah.
remakes, these new games, like fucking like
Nah,
Silent Hill
it
2
is not
remake or Dragon
right
Age,
right now.
Velguard, like it's not
Yeah.
what it used to be. And when
Yeah,
when you call it out, like when you're explaining, when you break everything down, and they still don't understand because they don't want to understand,
exactly.
because you're
Exactly.
by like automatically, like anything negative you say, that's all they see it as. They dismiss
Exactly.
everything you're saying because they take it
Hmm.
so personal,
Exactly.
and they
Right.
look at it as like you're stopping them from enjoying whatever slop they want to consume for the week, when that's not the
Hmm.
case. Because
Yeah.
you
Exactly.
had even said it before on on my podcast a while not that long ago, actually, where and what the fuck was that I had in my head? Like, oh yeah, that's what it was. Where like, when we talk about these things, it's not for the people who are fucking like like long gone. Like they're not going to listen because
Hmm.
they don't want to listen. They never
Yeah.
wanted to listen. So it's not for them.
Exactly.
It's for the people who actually want to listen, or people who understand where we're coming from and agree,
Exactly.
because we know
Yeah.
it's not gonna get through the heads of the usual corporate slaves, where they might as well like like when they, what was it, they brand the cow, or whatever, the bull or something, they got like a branding somewhere on their
Hmm.
body, probably on their ass, of their favorite company, and now it's like this cult of weirdos that cannot
Yeah,
fathom
Yeah.
a different opinion that doesn't agree with them.
that's true.
Right. Like you can't understand, you can't digest, you can't process anything if you're being so heavily led by your emotions, because it has to take for you to
Mhm.
use your mind, use your intellect to understand what another person is saying. Like you can't even have a intellectual, like thorough discussion with these kinds of people, like in interviews. That's why they don't even want to do interviews. They don't. They'll
No,
talk a
no,
whole
no.
bunch of nothing. They'll talk in circles. They
Yeah,
can't you
exactly,
can't you
bro.
can't ask
Yeah.
them real questions because they don't have a real answer to give. It's
Mhm.
just either, oh, you're this big meanie, you just can't take my art that I have created. What art? You mean trash? You mean, because
Yeah.
there's nothing of quality about it. It's just meeting all
Yeah.
these check marks and criteria, and it's like there's no soul behind it. It's just shallow, and it's like you
Yeah.
can't I can't. That's why I just like I'm not going to entertain nobody, and that's how I know if someone is being led by their emotions. That's all who are responding to me when I make certain comments, and it's like
Mhm.
you can go ahead and leave this because you're going to think how you're going to think anyway. That's why I said what
Yeah,
I said, because
right.
they're so into their
Yeah.
delusions and their emotions that unless they themselves have to come out of that in order for me to have a discussion, for anybody to have a discussion really with them. But they're so far gone, they're going to be into, and it's like, and it's okay, that's fine, be in your delusion,
Yeah.
go over there, because we literally can't have a discussion. My problem is that don't force yours onto mine, because I'm not going to force onto you, because I already know where you're at. You already know where I'm at. So let us just have our differences. Let's just agree to disagree in peace. This whole trying to control and infiltrate and force down
And
people's throats,
also,
it's follow me
video
or
games and
else,
also
you know.
remakes, it's getting pointless
it's
to
it's
a
it's
certain
Yeah.
degree.
pointless. It's
Yeah, it is.
pointless.
'Cause
We're just gonna fight
It
the
is
good
pointless.
fight,
Yeah.
With the
and
I know,
y'all
I
continue to
know.
be slaves.
And also
yeah,
right
Yeah.
now,
because
Mass Effect got the pronouns, which nobody did not ask for this type of style, but they
Yeah.
did
yeah,
include
the
it.
board game, right?
Yeah.
No, Mass Effect.
I know there's a board game. There's a Mass Effect board game. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, a majority of people don't want this. And I
Yeah,
say,
and then the creator of the board game was fucking having a meltdown on X about it
oh,
because these people were so
Calling
like,
people man babies.
yeah, like
Yeah.
what the fuck, like
yeah,
you
man,
talk about
baby,
a
bro.
man baby, like what weirdo puts pronouns, first of all, pronouns in anything, and then
Exactly.
uh let alone a fucking board game. Like we can't even have a fucking board game without this fucking delusional nonsense.
Yeah, or
Like,
Exactly.
can
Right.
we get
this
some
type of
escapism? All right,
retarded
we ain't got it
stuff,
in our
bro.
games, but we can't have it in a board game.
Yeah,
Exactly.
bro. I know my gender, and also know my identity by myself, bro. I'm a man. And please, yo, stop putting every game around pronouns and including around the Japanese with the damn pronouns, bro.
And I think in that board game, I forgot what was it. It was like the alien species. I forgot the name of them because it's been I haven't played Mass Effect in fucking years. Last one I played was 3. But I think, is it the Asari? I think, or whatever the fuck it is.
I think it's a
I
sorry.
believe they're
Yeah.
all female. Okay,
Yeah.
got it right probably. So yeah, it's like isn't it all female anyway? What do you need a
Yes.
pronoun
Yeah.
for? Isn't it a species like, oh yeah? So what's the point?
Yeah,
Like
Yeah,
bro.
there's
what
no
is
Yeah.
point
the
at
Yeah,
all,
fucking
Listen.
point?
especially
boy.
since it's like she/they. That doesn't make any sense. That's so contradictory. How can I refer to you as a
Yeah.
singular and a pronoun? That doesn't make any sense. I
Yeah,
don't
Exactly.
get
makes
it.
no damn
The
sense,
the
bro. It's
logic is
retarded.
twisted. It
It's
Yeah.
falls
not
on its
there. The
face.
logic is not there. But we're man babies. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
right.
Says the
Yeah.
Yeah.
one that's actually
Stupid.
a man baby. Like that's okay. You can project all you want, you sensitive little baby. It's okay, but that's not gonna make us buy your game.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing though. Y'all throw all these insults and all that. It doesn't change the fact that we're still not gonna buy it. Like trying to
Yeah,
bully by
right.
Yeah.
submission isn't gonna, because at the end of the day, the reason why they're up in arms and they're so desperate is because they need us. We're the consumers. They can create the art all day, but if they don't have a crowd, if they don't have people to appreciate it, to buy it, to look at it, to be interested in it, then they're nothing. The art is just, it's nothing. So they need us before we need them. So I don't understand. That's
Exactly.
why I said earlier, I don't understand why you're trying to I'm sorry, shoot a gift horse in the mouth. Like, why bite the hand that feeds you? I don't
Yeah.
understand, because if that's the case, then why are you making these games? I like, if you can't take that, then you can't take anything. I'm sorry. Like, if you're this sensitive, that's again, like, you can't have an interview with these people. You can't have a logical discussion, because
Yep.
if this is how you conduct yourself, which is terrible business practices, by the way. Like, I don't understand a developer. Like, you're a grown ass man or you're a grown ass woman, and this is how you talk to an audience. Like, this is ridiculous. I'm like, I've
Yeah,
never seen a bunch of
It's just
unprofessional
it's
people.
true.
Like, this is not how you should conduct yourself. It
exactly,
doesn't
bro.
give
You know,
intellectual,
Yep.
it gives emotional.
yeah, the
Yeah,
funny thing
exactly,
is,
bro.
like, this will be deemed unprofessional and
Retarded
these
shit,
people will be
bro.
fired. But since now, like, things are so, like, topsy-turvy now in the world where it's like, behavior like this would probably get these people a raise.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
bro.
we're
Yeah,
rewarding
that.
bad
Yeah,
behavior.
bro.
Yeah.
Raise.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if you
But, bro.
fire them, it'll be like, "Oh, how dare you fire me? Is it because I'm a woman?
Yeah.
Is it because I'm black?" Like, and
Yeah,
that's what
right.
they're gonna
Oh my
throw.
God.
Oh,
Here we
yeah.
That's what they're gonna
go.
Bro,
throw
bro,
at us.
bro,
That
Here we
that
go.
And
that's
here
why
comes a whole
diversity
bunch of
hires
mob. Here's
are
a
not
huge mob
needed.
Yep.
coming to raise hell and fire because, oh, how
Oh,
dare
yeah.
you being
Yep.
oppressive? You're not being inclusive. That's what they're gonna do. So that's why they're low key smart in a way for setting up the things the way they have. Because if you do something like that, that's what they're gonna come back with. That's gonna be their
Mhm.
Yep.
argument.
Yeah,
And
Exactly.
it's
why
like, you can't say
diversity
shit. You
hires are not
can't
needed.
say or do anything. Oh, I'm sorry, Redman.
That's
My
so
bad.
No,
stupid. See how
I
they're
was just saying,
stupid?
like, that's why diversity hires are not needed because you run into these type of
Exactly, bro.
problems where they get
Yep.
fired or something, and then they'll use, like, oh, I'm a woman, oh, I'm a black woman, I'm a black man, I'm
Yeah,
Indian,
victim
I'm
mentality,
Asian,
yo. Victim
Yep.
I'm
mentality.
Hispanic,
They go pull
I'm
Yep.
victimhood.
gay, I'm bi, I'm lesbian, I'm
Mm-hmm.
trans, I'm
Victimhood.
Yep.
non-binary or something. Like, they'll always, like,
Exactly bullshit,
or
bro.
I'm a little person or something. It's like they'll use whatever it is because usually these people is brought on based on, like, whatever identity politics that they have, and it's
Yes.
usually not even about merit or skill. It's just about whatever they identify as in order
Yeah,
to,
and also
like,
racial. What is it?
Yeah.
Is it
That's why you have
racial
people
justice
defending
something?
Diddy
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
because he's
bro.
black. Oh, you're trying to tear the black man down and da da da
yeah,
da. And it's
yeah,
like,
Shut up.
are we not going to look at the fact that he's done some heinous actions, like some heinous
Yeah,
things for
bro.
years, but
yeah,
you're so
Beat
wrapped up in
up
the fact that
women.
he's black, and we're trying to hold him, like, you're trying to hold the black. I'm black, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
call it like it
Same
is.
here.
I'm gonna hold someone
Same
accountable
here.
for doing something heinous. I'm not gonna
I'm
sit
black
here and
too,
be an
yo.
enabler
So there.
because he's a fellow
Yep.
black person. Like, that doesn't mean a damn thing to me. Whether you're
yeah,
black, white, Asian, Hispanic, wrong is wrong. It doesn't matter what
exactly.
color or what you sexually identify as, or it does not matter. What's wrong is wrong, and that's the thing. Like, we're at a point
Yep.
where we're gonna enable, like, we're gonna give people passes, like, we're gonna promote the bad and just turn down the good. It's just this weird, just defying nature. It's just sick to me. It makes me
Yep.
have losing hope in humanity. And I can't
That's
take it.
true.
Like, I'm laughing, but it's bad. But
It's damn
it's
bad,
just
bro.
stupid having to say
Yep.
this. Like, this
Yeah.
shouldn't have to it shouldn't have to have came to this point. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the apocalypse is happening right before us. In a
Yeah.
Yep.
metaphorical
That's true.
sense.
And guys, I want to say this though. Even though we do discuss about a game, but right now, I need to, like, basically charge my phone before
Yep.
it's gonna, like, die out again. Even though I have, like, a long full time charge, and right now it's draining.
Right.
Yeah, but I would say this type of discussion, I would say, is great.
Yep.
I want to thank each and one of you that hop on and discuss
Hmm.
about games, and also, what is it, the problem around the organization, and also the problem around with the DI, force type of stuff. But let me get this about the true meaning of DI. But when it came down to this type of dumbass company, they just really want this people, and also these type of people is based on revolutionary. That's it. They just don't care about the man. They just care about
Yep.
injustice, racist system, and also have revolutionary. And that's what we see in Ubisoft right now. They're in like for a strike, and also their business gone down. And that's you see these type of people doing this weak ass protest. I don't give a damn. This weak ass protest. They don't got any money. Why? Because they don't listen to their consumers, bro.
Yep.
But like
The
is
employees shouldn't be protesting. We should be.
hmm?
Yep.
Their employees shouldn't be the ones protesting. We should be.
Exactly, bro.
They did
Yep.
us wrong.
Right.
Exactly.
Tired
And
of this crap, man. Like
exactly,
these people in the gaming world should be held accountable, and developers should be held accountable, and the
exactly,
CEO. But
exactly,
no, they want to blame the fans for what?
exactly, bro. Damn, damn sure. I don't get how much like these type of people around Ubisoft studio want to protest. Developers really want to protest. Nah, y'all's constantly fail the job. Y'all's can't at least challenge the developers, and that's what happened when they
Yep.
hire progressive, socialists, and also people on the damn left that care about communism. So, like is what is. But I want to say like thanks for Rest joining in. Thanks for Mila Chan joining in. Thanks for Rolls
You're
Right.
welcome.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
welcome. It was a good
And
Thanks
talk.
for having me on.
Exactly.
anyway, guys, this is Reborn 68119, and I hope you all enjoyed the type of
Yep.
podcast. And before the last thing, before I go, Rev, do the intro from your
Oh, you mean
channel.
outro?
Yeah, your outro.
Yep.
Okay. I'm Revenant Remnant. I talk mainly about games, but I'll talk about other things as well. Whatever's relating to like a lot of the nonsense going on within
Yep.
mainly entertainment. So I
Yeah,
try to keep it focused on that as much as I can. But of course, it relates to whatever's happening in society since a lot of this stuff creeps in. You know.
yeah,
So yeah,
Yep.
that's pretty much it. I appreciate anyone who checks out my channel. So yeah, and Reborn, thanks for having me on again.
yeah, yeah. Okay,
Yep.
Oh, and
so
stick with the original Silent Hill 2, not the remake.
Yep.
okay,
The original is
Yes.
better.
yeah, Mina Chan, your outro.
Yes.
Yep.
Hi, my name is Melina Chan. I'm an artist and a gamer. You can follow me on YouTube if you so wish, and my other socials. I have an Instagram and a Twitter and a Twitch as well. Um, I'm actually gonna live stream tonight some more Blood Rain too. So, if you want to stop by, that'd be much appreciated. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for having me on, Reborn. As
Yep.
always, it's been
Thank you.
great.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
You're welcome, Mrs. Right, Rolls Royce, your turn, homie.
Oh, my turn. My name
Yeah,
is Rolls Royce. You can find me on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, no matter. And I'm here to tell the truth. Sick and tired of woke. We need to expose them and rise up against these woke developers a lesson.
let's go. Yeah,
Yep.
that's it. And
Exactly.
guys, my outro. My name is Reborn. I discuss about games, I do music, and I do stuff about other stuff around life and also the truth
Yep.
about society. So if you're willing to enjoy my channel, enjoy my music, enjoy my discussion about gaming, and also what is it? Enjoy of me helping to improve young people to be aware of society. Just feel free to just subscribe and click the
Yep.
like, click the notification video, whatever the fuck.
Yep.
So it's it's Reborn always. And Jim Pachi, bro, come on,
And
At the
come
Patrick
on,
last
here.
minute.
stop.
At the last
Yep.
minute.
What's up,
Hey,
guys?
Oh,
Jinpachi.
Are you guys able to
Yep.
hear me
oh boy, yeah.
The
now?
last
But
minute.
it's okay. But Jim Pachi, you
What's
will
up?
you will be coming to the next one though next week.
For sure,
Yep.
for sure. I was reading something. I was a little busy. I wasn't able to join.
All right, all right.
Yeah. But I didn't. I mean, I
That's
didn't know you guys
fine.
were closing out. I'll be on for the next one for sure.
Yeah.
That's
The
fine.
great
But
scholar had to read.
Yep.
Listen, you gotta read. That's how you learn.
yeah.
Read,
Read
read,
Jimpachi.
motherfucker, read.
Let's go, read.
Yep.
Mhm.
By the way,
You remember,
Jimpachi.
you remember Boondocks when they were whipping Dubois and they were like read like read motherfucker read.
Yep.
Yeah,
Anyway, but
it's a good idea. I got to watch that later.
Yep.
Yeah.
but yeah, what were you saying, Reborn? Sorry to
And
cut
by
you
the
off.
way, and Jimpachi, do your outro before I go.
Okay, I
If
mean, I
you're the
guess
last.
I basically came in just to plug, I guess then. But all right, so I have a channel. I do gaming content, streams, animation, and whatnot. You know, I'm against all the woke crap. I want to create alternatives, and whoever's
True.
watching, check it out. It might be good. Might be
Let's
great value.
go.
And nothing that I do is agenda driven, so there's always that
That's a fact, homie. Damn, that's facts. And guys, just to let you know, he's a scholar. Respect
as well.
the
Scholar.
solar
Yep.
scholarship, bro.
That's
All
why he
right.
out here reading.
Yeah. And also, I've been doing more learning about historical as well. Historical events.
That's important.
Right.
Oh, nice. It's good.
In
Yep.
both ways, but not going to museum. Nope. Just reading online or type of stuff. And also, I gotta find a lot of delete stuff. All these type of mainstream media just hate. Nah. I'm not. I'm not into just one sided. Nope. I need to have like two sided to keep.
Listen, in life, you got to pay attention to history because that's how you prevent history from repeating itself. And
Thank
also,
you, Jimpachi.
alternatively, that's how you keep good traditions alive by remembering them and keeping them
Yep.
going. So
That's
Mhm.
true. Because basically, when it came down to these type of people right now, we're seeing around this type of climate, they trying their best to erase history, but we always got it back, bro. We always get them niggas back.
Yep.
Yeah, exposing them.
yeah.
All
Yep.
right. By the way, that's it. Hope you all have a great day and good night.
You too.
Good night.
You
Have a good night,
too.
everybody.
Yeah,
See ya.
Good
Yep.
night.
good night.
Good
Peace.
night. Peace.